Good afternoon and welcome to this exciting day for Reading Hospital. My name is Kate Thornton and I'm president of the Reading Hospital Foundation. On behalf of the Foundation Board, the Reading Hospital Board, the Tower Health Board, and the entire Reading Hospital community, thank you for showing your support today in celebration of our new mobile mammography coach. For decades, Reading Hospital has stood as a beacon for our community, caring for our sick, treating those who are injured, and providing preventative and diagnostic care for all. That mission continues today and is greatly enhanced by the launch of this new mobile mammography coach. The focus of our innovative mobile coach is to remove a barrier for women in obtaining critical diagnostic imaging care. The challenge of balancing family, work, transportation, language barriers, all make it difficult for the women in Berks County to get a mammogram. By having this life-saving access to a mammography coach, the women in Berks County will be healthier. Our state-of-the-art mobile coach will ensure that the underserved women in our community receive access to this life-saving screening. Our fundraising efforts in support of mobile mammography have provided a care lifeline, creating a patient assistance fund that will financially assist women who would otherwise be denied access to mammography screenings. The Patient Assistance Fund ensures that there is no financial barrier to getting a mammography screening. When the Foundation and Reading Hospital boards approved the mobile mammography program in August of 2020, the Foundation started to raise the $2.1 million needed to start this program. Through the incredibly generous individuals and corporate donations, grants, and the Pennsylvania Neighborhood Assistance Program, we were able to raise the funding in a record 16 months. And as a result of that, for the past 9 months, 17 hospital departments have been working on this program so that we could successfully launch this program. And I want to take this moment now to thank them for all of their hard work to making it happen. And I'd also like to give a special thank you to the staff who were the initial planning committee for this mobile program, because it took months to put this together. And I'd like to thank Deisha Dixon for her leadership and hard work, Ashley Gallen, who is our program coordinator from our community wellness program, Kelly Dunkelberger, Michelle Baum, Dr. Rich Greger, who is Department of Radiology, Dr. Josh Tice, and Dr. Mike Romeo from our radiology department. Thank you for your support. And I also have a very special committee of ladies, and they are the McGlynn Cancer Institute champions, who for the 2 years it took to raise the money, helped us all along the way. And we had lots of fun and lots of laughs, and I have a great, deep appreciation for their commitment to this. And I want to thank them individually. Chrissy Allman, Hugh Gravius, Linny Greger, Molly Mack, Meg Shields, and Bunny Zintak. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. And further thanks goes to Paul Cohn, the chair of the Foundation Board, for his leadership. And I'd like to thank the Foundation Board for their support and commitment to mobile mammography. And I'd also like to thank the Friends of the Reading Hospital for their support to make this initiative a reality. And deep thanks goes to my Foundation staff. It's a lot of hard work for a small staff to make this happen, and I'm very grateful for their help. But most importantly, we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for our very generous donors. Please know that your commitment and generosity has resulted in a significant investment in the health of the women in our community. Because of your generous donations to the Reading Hospital Foundation, regardless of the amount, we are here today to celebrate the mobile mammography coach, We are grateful for your ongoing support to our organization and to the health of our community. The launch of our mobile mammography coach required a phenomenal collective effort that brought together our donors, hospital staff, physicians, community partners, volunteers, and friends. Working together, we've taken this giant step to ensure the health and well-being of our community. Thank you for everybody who participated in making this dream a reality for Reading Hospital. And now I'd like to introduce our chaplain, Tom Adel, for our invocation.
Thank you, Kate. Please join me in the reverent spirit of invocation today. We ask you, O great giver of life, the one who inspires us to go beyond living just for ourselves to living in service of each other. O you who leads us to transform ourselves and our communities, we ask you to bless this gathering as we celebrate a new life-changing community program here in Berks County. May this mobile mammography coach and team improve lives all around us through things seen and unseen, even as we give you thanks for the generous spirit which brought this program into being. Amen.
And now I have the distinct pleasure of introducing Dr. Chuck Barbera, the President and CEO of Reading Hospital. Dr. Barbera.
Well, thank you, and thank you to everyone for coming. My name's Chuck Barbera. I'm the CEO of Reading Hospital. As many of you, all of you know, Reading Hospital is a 150-year tradition of serving the community. And we have a legacy here of giving. There was a time when there were no hospitals in Reading, and community physicians came together to start what was then the Reading Health Dispensary, or the Reading Dispensary. The Reading Dispensary first opened in 1968. From that moment forward, the Reading Hospital took the lead in providing care for this community, took the lead in advancing medicine, and ensuring the wellness of the community. What we're doing today is no different than what we did 150 years ago. But what this van shows and what it brings together is what Kate said. This isn't a Reading Hospital van or a mobile mammography. This is a community van. It's a piece of equipment that belongs to the community. The community, and as Kate said, it took a village, a city, to build this. Externally, from our donors, people here, people with the drive and the will to say, this is what is needed, this is what we're going to do to solve this problem that was so glaring in our community health needs assessment. We're going to start with a mobile mammography unit. So it brought the community, then the needs of the hospital, and I can't name every department that was into it, but what I can tell you is that the making of this van was exactly what Reading Hospital is. It was community, it was working together, it was collaboration, it was seeing what our mission is, what our goals is, and everyone rolling up their sleeves and saying, what's my part and what can I do to help? And no one personally had anything to gain for this, but we all have this sense of pride that this is the final outcome of this. And this mobile oh, thank you.
It's a coach, Chuck. You can just stick that on your papers to keep it.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to read it. All right. I thought I was like going way off script, which I did. So what I'm going to say is enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. But really know in your heart that this is just a symbol or a token of our path forward. This bus only goes forward, doesn't back up. And we're all moving forward. And that's what we're here to move the healthcare in Berks County forward. So thank you all for being here. I would like to introduce one of my idols, Deisha Dixon, who is our Tower Health Vice President for Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Community Wellness. Deisha, thank you.
Okay. So first thing I want to say is, woo, we did it. Round of applause for that. We did it. So this was definitely a labor of love, right? But I think more importantly, this is how we intentionally show our commitment and our love for our community. So thank you for spending some time with us today as we officially bless our coach. I want to echo my colleagues' comments on thanking everyone. The amount of people that it took to bring this to fruition is just simply amazing, from the donors to our teams to our community-based organizations that said, yes, pull up in my parking lot, we can do this, to the businesses that said, we'll extend some time for you to come. So thank you for doing that. Your dedication to advancing access and health equity does not go unnoticed, and it is inspiring. But I want to talk to our community members. I want to thank you for sharing your stories with us. Every 3 years, we do our community health needs assessment, and we ask specific questions about access barriers. What is it that troubles you? What keeps you from becoming your most healthiest you? And you share your stories with us freely, openly, and honestly. And I want to tell you that we heard you. And this is our way of saying we heard you loud and clear. And we're committed to continuing to hear you. We're committed to continuing to listen to you. So keep talking. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, we want it all, because we're committed to seeing equity advance within our community. Our commitment to that has not ceased, nor will it ever cease, right? So no matter what you see, no matter what you hear, we are committed to advancing access and equity in our community. But this is not a Reading Hospital initiative. This is a community initiative. And getting more women to have their annual mammogram, we can't do this alone. This has to be a community partnership. All of us have to wrap our arms around the women in our community and say, this is for you. Have you gotten your mammogram this year, right? Have you went and saw your doctor? And I want to charge everyone today, go talk to your neighbor, talk to your family, talk to your friends, ask them that question. Have you received your annual mammogram? If not, I know where you can go. This bus is going to be in your community, in your neighborhood, in your local bank. You can go, you can get a mammogram. And so I want to ask everyone, challenge everyone, when you go to your Sunday service this week, when you go to your kids' soccer game, as we say in church, turn to your neighbor. Have you received your mammogram? Ask the question. Let's get everyone in to see their doctor. So kudos to everyone for their hard work on this, and we can do it. We did it. We can keep moving forward. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. And I'm going to ask our fearless CEO, Sue Karate, to come on up and give us our closing remarks.
Well, thank you, everybody. To the entire organization, a special thanks to you, Kate, for taking the lead on this, to all of the departments that stepped up and made this come to life, to the community that came together to help us fund it. We have a little funding issues, as you all know. So we thank you for that. I can't tell you how proud I am to have the privilege to serve as the leader of this organization. I learn something new every day because I had to learn a lot coming in here. But what has never been a question is their commitment to the health of this community and their commitment to each other and making sure that we are always going to be here. Chuck, I want to thank you for recognizing that this is a legacy institution. I talk about that. We have a 150-year legacy. We are guardians of it for short moments of time. And we want to make sure that that legacy lives on for another 150 years. I just want to correct one thing. I think it was 1868 that dispensary started, right? Yeah. Just wanted to make sure everybody knew. Yeah, right. That's right. That's right. This is a hospital that was born out of philanthropy, and I'm going to share with you a quote from a philanthropist who had an enormous impact on the Reading Hospital. Louis Toon, who was on the hospital's board of directors. We remind ourselves constantly that we are heirs of an exceptional past, custodians of a challenging present, and architects of a limitless future. And I hope that everyone understands that that's the way we see ourselves. That's the role I believe that I have to play here. And I am challenging and encouraging everyone to understand that we are leading the legacy, that this is our moment to leave our mark and to continue that legacy. I want to make one last comment about how important this mobile mammography is to our community. To say I take women's health seriously, I take it personally as well, because I benefit from every investment we make in women's health. I would just ask all of you, I thank you for your support, to please pay attention. Women's health has been under siege, and our doctors are feeling under siege as a result of that. I want to remind everyone how important it is that we recognize that women's health is terribly important. These are the women you love. They are your mothers, your wives, your daughters, your aunts, cousins, nieces, no uncles. But we understand, we understand that important role that we play as guardians of healthcare for everyone in our community. This is certainly a big step to take all the great work that we do inside our buildings out to the community. And I'm especially excited about this because I think it's a very visible step. On a final note, I want to tell you I worked hard to find an outfit that perfectly matched the bus. So, perfect match to the bus. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for hanging in there with us. Thank you for being on our boards, for being our volunteers, for being our supporters, and for being our physicians, clinicians, nurses, caregivers, environmental services, everything that you do to make sure that healthcare in this community is well protected and ready for a long future. So thank you. I'm going to invite Paul Kona, who is going to cut our ribbon. And anybody else? Okay.
Great. Thank you everybody for coming. We're going to have the ribbon cutting, and then we'd like everybody to stay. Please come, and we'd like you to see the inside of the coach. It is the latest innovative technology, and we'd be so proud to give you a tour.
Because it's so much like that. I appreciate it. Maybe we're going to hold it up. Yeah, sorry.
No, he said, he's like, oh yeah, you're going to walk inside. Put this down. Oh. I hope it isn't.